Hello everyone, this is Energon back to another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Energon Wing Saber. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what you'd like to see next in the video. So onto the figure himself. Here we have Wing Saber in his Sonic Bomber mode. That's quotations because one, this thing ain't getting off the ground. Like, look at that, look at the wings. They're fat. He ain't getting off the ground. And two, with this color scheme, there's nothing stealth about it. Let's get a close-up on that detail. So I'm going to just really focus on one half of the plane because it's just a mirror of each other. You get that nice silver with the black detail. Get some guns right here. So get some nice silver right there as well. The intakes are nicely painted with the white, the Autobot symbol, which is actually molded into the figure. So coming underneath, you actually get some rolling landing gear. And the top wise, it's nicely detailed. Got some transparent plastic, but it's used properly. So there's that. Now, for size comparison, here we have a signal flare. So not too shabby. I think that's pretty accurate scale if we were going off of vehicles of some sort. So there's that. Pretty much what you see is what you get. There is no articulation. This thing is not, it's very swooshable, but it's also like this is the only bit that is tabbed together because you got so much mass at the end of it that, yeah, I don't want to go swooshing this thing around. But let's get down to the transformation, shall we? Let's. So first things first, flip him over and push in all the landing gear. Next, you want to bring him over again. Bring down the crotch 2 clicks. Rotate the leg 180. Then rotate the foot 180. Finally, flip back the gun and flip up that side bit. Do the same thing for this side. Flip around. Flip, flip, and flip. So next you want to bring the crotch finally all the way together and tab it in. And you're done with the legs. Coming up here, coming to the back, flip all this down. Next, flip out the arm and rotate the whole section in. Flip it down and rotate it all the way in. Then come up here and sandwich his head together. And there you go. There you have Wing Saber in his robot mode. And it's a very nice looking robot mode. So, not too bad. Not much of a backpack, really. But let's get a close-up on that head sculpt. Focus. Get that nice goldy for the, there's a bronze. Might be a gold bronze. For the mouth plate with the lime green eyes. Some nice detail on the chest. Other than that, pretty much all the detail we've seen in alt mode. So, but yeah, for size comparison real quick. Here we have signal flare. So, yeah. Now, for articulation, this guy is worse than a G1 brick. There's no head articulation, no shoulder articulation. Elbows can bend just like not even 75 degrees. Granted, this way they've been the full 90. Get wrist articulation. Now, granted, you can untab this and get some outward shoulder movement, but not worth it. You get outward that far, inward that far. Legs can do, like, if you move the hip panel out of the way, can almost do the full splits. Of course, not really worth it. Knee rotation, and I guess you could say he has knee articulation because of the whole back thing. And foot rotation. So, yeah, he's a brick. But there's a reason for that brick. Because he combines with Optimus Prime in the most gruesome way. So, let's do that. So I'm going to actually bend down the camera because you got to rip off the feet. I said rip off the feet. Rip off the foot. Rip off the foot. And split them in half. So, now that we got, 4 Wing Saber bits, let's start with what I call flight mode. So, first things first, flipping the head, take the arm section and return it back into alt mode. Come on, return back into alt mode. Then rotate it 90 degrees outwards and do maybe like 2 clicks. So, and there you go. That is good to go. Do the same thing for this side. Just get all this prepped and ready. There you go. And then these have the hardest job of all. They're done. So we bring in our Optimus all ready to go. Drop him in some booties. Drop, thank you. There we go. Now those boots were definitely made for walking. So bring it on up. Go ahead and slot this in. Slot that in. And slot that in. Open up his chest. And there you go. There you have Optimus in flight mode. Now you may be wondering why I'm holding him up. Because Wing Saber's heavy for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah. The only added articulation you get is feet rotation, I guess extra joint in the knee, and elbow bend with the swivel, and wrist swivel. So that's the only, and downward movement for reasons. Now, the cool thing about his fists is they are compatible with Optimus's drones. So you can plug in the, any drone you wanted, so that way he can do that big old power move thing. I don't know. So yeah, I would love to display him like this, but the hips, man, they don't lie. They can't hold the weight. So I'm gonna pause it right here, get Wing Saber back into his robot mode configurations, and we'll go into what I call fight mode. So just give me one moment, folks. All right, we are back with a broken Wing Saber. So let's go into fight mode, like I said. So I'm going to start off with the feet sections. So for him, flip over the head, flip out this section, flip up the arms backwards. Then you want to take this section, rotate it down, then rotate where the thumb is going to be facing inside or outside the whole area. And then just make sure that's out of the way and drop it down. And there you go. There you got a foot. So do the same thing for this side. Flip all this up. I cooperate. Nope, wrong way. Wrong mode. So flip this around. Flip that down. Nope, we want this going like that. Make sure it's perfectly 90. And there you got 2 feet. So for these sections, you want to make sure that the side with the screws is going to be the back. So this is how you want it. So just basically unfold it and rotate. Bring out the hand and flip down the gun. So there you go. And rotate this around. So do the same thing for this side. Rotate, and flip out. All right. So we are good to go. I am going to raise up real quick. And once more, bring in our Optimus Prime. So kind of splare out his legs, slide in, and slide in. There's that. Bring this up more. Then slide that in, and this in. Then just flare out that. And here we have him in fight mode. Now, there's no added articulation other than, finger movement now. He does have gorilla arms, so there's that. Overall, please stand. This is one reason I have him in fight mode, because he actually stands. Of course, I say that, and he don't want to stand now. Oh, and a size comparison. Little guy. Just a little dude. So, yeah. Overall, Wing Saber is definitely a fun figure. I find it funny that the 2 major bricks that combine with Optimus between Armada and Energon are the more fun ones. And I don't know why, because Overload I find really enjoyable. He's fun, but he's a brick. Wing Saber, he's fun, he's enjoyable, but yet he's worse of a brick. So, yeah, if you can find one for within your budget, definitely pick him up, especially if he's complete. And that's about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more video reviews.